Like we've got these Florentines that are coming up in the show and classic silhouettes as well. So that should keep you sticking around. And let's dive right in with something brand new. That's not new. I'll explain. This is the Dooney Bourke Croco Embossed Leather Brenna Satchel. The not new is the Brenna Silhouette, which is incredibly popular within the Dooney Bourke line. But now with this Croco embossing that is so luxe and rich, and I want it now, but then 6 months from now, when it's full-blown winter, I go, I'm still carrying this handbag because it's perfect for then too. This is on an easy pay of $52.82. It's $829-3539. We're going to take you through color choices, but I also want to invite you in, by the way, to call us throughout the shows. We always have so much fun with those of you calling in saying, I'm either trying my first Dooney or I'm adding to a collection. So let's dive into those color choices. They all are so rich when done in this Croco emboss.
And what's so beautiful about the embossing on this is that it is our own design of embossing. So when you look at the bags, you'll notice you have that exaggerated plate on the front, and then it gets smaller on the side. Colors, which are amazing, are all actually hand rubbed. In front of me, we have the brown Timoro, and it's not just a brown because you've got that lighter shade that you can see right there in the veining. Next to that is charcoal. Now, we don't have a black option, but on the charcoal, think of when you're barbecuing. These are the briquettes in the beginning, and then that veining is how your coals get during the end of the...
To me, this is the black.
Yeah,
like, because
it is your kind of black choice.
Kind of develops in a Croco style, right?
Behind that, very unexpected, is the teal. You don't normally see that.
Fantastic.
Isn't that amazing how just vibrant those colors kind of pull out of that? We also have a red choice.
This red is the most limited option, I understand, of all of our selections. Very classic Dooney. On that one, you can really see the logo popping on this one.
And then last we have the Cognac, which is gorgeous. I mean, you know, that to me is true, just Croco, amazing. And again, the way you see that large exaggerated plate on the front, this has to be, I mean, the intense labor that goes into making sure this is in the front of every bag. Your sides are always that smaller Croco print. When you look at the back of the bag, you'll notice how that big exaggerated print kind of continues from the bottom and the back.
This is what's great when you design a Croco emboss. You can tell all the embossing where to go.
Exactly.
As opposed to letting Mother Nature decide for
it's
you.
amazingly done. Again, hand rubbed on those colors, and then once we hand rub those colors into the leather, we take a cold iron and we press, and that's what kind of brings that little bit of sheen out. Also, that gives you that little tipping that you see that burns or burnishes the edges on all of the bags. So beautifully done. And this, again, one of our most popular silhouettes, which is the Brenna style. Reason, when you look at the front of the bag, you'll notice it has a lot going on, especially with that little scalloped look. But look at the top view of it. You'll see even better what I'm talking about. These are actual pockets. So you have two pockets on the bag, which are on the outside, easy access. They're not deep pockets either, so when you put something in there, it's very easy to get in and out of.
The void.
Yep, it goes right there, but you also have wonderful security with those mags.
Look how easily that snaps.
And it just opens and then it finds its way shut.
By the way, we are down to 1 dozen in the red. 6 a.m. means everybody's starting to wake up, by the way, so your private shopping party that happened during that 4 a.m. Juva show is wrapping up, and the masses are joining us. So if you see a color that you love, you dive in.
Inside, again, you still have a lot of area on the interior of the bag with a secure pocket, a nice slip pocket. We just did one big exaggerated cell phone pocket on the opposite side. All of them will have that nice key keeper. And on mine, what I've done is I've actually taken, this comes with a nice crossbody strap. So I've actually taken a portion of that strap off to give it a little shorter shoulder look.
So always forget that that is an option until you show me during the show. I'm like, that's right.
So that's 3 different ways to wear. You can go over the crook of the arm, you can do the little shorter shoulder option, or just add back in that additional part of the strap, and you have that, that long crossbody, which Jen is doing, and that looks amazing. Isn't that great?
This is what I love about the Brenna, is that it it's showing off, really, the leather, because you see what happens when you bring it all together and everything shins together, and you have these undulations and these waves in leather. That does not happen or shouldn't happen in bad leather, because that's just going to crack or crease. It's going to be stiff. But you'll find that as manageable as this is to start, it develops even more the more and more you use it. So this initially investment piece pays back dividends to you because years down the road, you're still loving and enjoying it. It's a classic style in classic colors. So none of these are off the charts on the color wheel where you have to kind of style your outfit around it. Instead, it kind of matches back to you. Now, we do, I believe, have special financing available on this one. Frank, confirm or deny if that's not the case. Okay, 9 months if you're shopping with your Q card. So in other words, rather than doing the 6 easy monthly payments of $52.82, you can, interest-free if paid in full within 9 months, spread it out over 9 months' time. And if this is new news to you and you don't have a Q card, well, you see some of the details at the bottom of your screen, but the easiest thing to do is go to QVC.com and type in Q card in the search field, and it will open it up for you. And really, a whole new world of shopping has opened up to you, because wait until you see just how many items in this show are available with special financing. Let me give you measurements on this as well, because it's the satchel style, but maybe on a smaller scale than what you might expect, I think, from the Brenna. So we're looking at 10.5 inches wide, 9 inches high, 5 1/4 inches deep, and then I give you the strap drop, but that's completely adjustable. It'll go up to 26 inches. And the whole thing weighs about 2 pounds, even though you're looking at quite a bit of leather here. So what I love about this style is that it's kind of like quintessential Dooney, but it's unexpected as well.
Right.
Something new.
And again, you know, when you look at all the details that go into this, the hand rubbing of the colors, the way the logo or the we've got that gorgeous text logo, the way the plating of that Croco is on the front. You've got that smaller detail on the sides. Even the bottom of the bag with those 5 feet, you have that Croco embossed detail, which is beautiful. This is going to amaze you when you see it in person. Very unique, very different. Again, when you see the plating, this isn't something that is a cookie cutter print that, you know, you'll see on all Croco bags, because we have actually designed this. And Peter Dooney, I mean, if you actually saw a Croco in person, this is exactly down the back and then to the sides. You know, that's what you're seeing on the bag right here.
Look at the sheen on that too. I almost pulled it right out of the shot because I wanted to grab it again, but I took the crossbody strap off of it completely just to kind of open it up in your mind, like all the versatility and the different ways to wear this too. When you hold it by the handle, it almost becomes that modern day woman's mini briefcase, right? That holds so much of your life inside. You might have noticed that we had to remove one color from our table. The red is completely sold out. This is brand new. It's a very recent addition to the Dooney line. And typically what our buyers do when they bring in new items is intentionally purchase enough to take us through at least the season. And we're already losing color choices. So we'll take you through those colors, the remaining ones, one more time. And we'll start with the brown tea Moro.
So that gorgeous brown tea Moro, that's followed by that beautiful charcoal, which again is your black choice. Then there's the teal.
How fun.
And then last is that gorgeous cognac.
Yeah, so if we're going to worry about any of them next, it'll be the cognac. That will likely be the next one to go. So your easy pay is $52.82 today anyway. But remember, if you're shopping with your Q card, you've bought yourself even more time. Here's more information about the special financing that is available on this model. 9 months, no interest if paid in full. And what we usually do at this point is throw a whole lot of information at you. But if it's a lot and you want to get all the details, of course, go to QVC.com, type in Q card. Or, of course, you can give us a phone call and we'll answer any questions you may have about the special financing option. Okay, so we dove right in, but it's important to note that Dooney Bourke has been around for over 40 years, but still maintains the same process when it comes to selecting fabrics and creating these pieces. I know we have some video to show you.
Yes, and you know, this is actually, when you see, this is a Florentine fabric that we're selecting here. What we have to do to make sure every portion of that fabric is the same and consistent, you know, and that is laying the fabric out. That's marking all of the imperfections. Here we're measuring to make sure that thickness is the same. There's marking imperfections. We don't include those when we hand cut the patterns for the handbags. So you can see how labor intensive. This has been done for 41 years. We really haven't changed any of the process. All of those are the assembly pieces that go into making a handbag. You know, hand sewing. When we say hand sewing, we actually make the bags by sewing machines, right? Absolutely. So, and that was the Florentine being made right there.
Ooh, we've got Florentines on the way. But you know how they say, you know, they don't make them like they used to? Well, in some cases, they do still. And this entire line is an example of that. And as